Good evening, everybody. This is Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's having a good day. This Sunday afternoon, I had not had a chance to get out or to do very many or do any videos this week. It's been a long week with my brother. If any of y'all have had to deal with somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia, you know partly of what I'm having to go through. I have a brother and I have a sister that helps and an aunt, so I'm not in this thing just right by myself. But anyhow, we're going to elect a president in 17 days. I know that everybody is getting so tired of hearing me talk about this, but it is laying on my mind so heavy of what's going to happen if we elect one person. This is I'm sorry, somebody is sending me a message. So I was looking, I hadn't had a chance to look and see a lot of the things that's happened, the meetings that's had, the interviews and all that. But something caught my eye this afternoon. It was on one of the YouTube channels, and a lady had sent this video to this gentleman that runs this YouTube channel. And she said that it was in Pennsylvania, and she said at the Republican Party in Pennsylvania there was over 7,500 people at that rally. Well, she said at the Democrat rally with Harris, there was only like 2,500 people. So anyhow, she was doing her rally and everything, and somebody in the audience spoke up and said, "Lord," I believe it was, "Lord is King." And she looked at him and she said, "You're at the wrong rally. You need to go down the road." What does that tell you, people? Because he spoke of God's name, he was at the wrong rally. I can lecture all day long. I know that there are people that are Democrats, and you're not going to change their ways at all. I had heard another interview that somebody was interviewing today, and it was about the 3 young ladies that had got killed by illegal immigrants. And this apparently took place, and I remember it took place about 9 months ago. So this guy that was interviewing Kamala Harris told her that their deaths were on her shoulders, that they had went in and let these immigrants come in. No matter what they were doing, they let them come in, and they caused 3 deaths. And they told her, said, "Don't you think that you need to go to these people and apologize to them for what happened to their daughters and their wives or their mothers? That you're the reason this happened is because you're letting all these immigrants come into our border." She wouldn't apologize, and she told the announcer, she said, "It's a tragic thing." But she doesn't answer anything. She went off on her horse. But people, please be aware, I live in Alabama. They brought a majority of these immigrants in up around Ohio, all these places up here, and we all know what they've done in Springfield. They're coming more south now. They've been seen in Baldwin County. They have been seen in Fairhope. which is, right there at Baldwin County. They've already seen them. They're coming in around the Alabama-Georgia line now. Millions of them has come into our country. Our government, no matter what they do, what kind of crime they commit, they won't charge them with it. Our law arrests them and takes them to jail, and the lawyers and the judge release them back on the street. It doesn't matter what they've done, whether they're guilty of murder, rape, assault, whatever. They let them back out on the streets. This is what we're going to live in. If we don't get Trump in there to stop all this, deport all of them that is here, we are going to be living in a terrible, terrible world. It's already terrible, but it's going to be a lot worse too. Please, if you haven't decided who you're going to vote for, do your studying, your best investigation, your reading, and see what Kamala Harris, if that's her name, how evil she is now. They also had one interview today whenever they were talking to her, and she could, in 5 minutes, she brought up former President Trump's name. He's the one that's caused so much trouble in the 3.5 years. He hasn't even been president. He hasn't been running. But she wanted to put all the blame for what's going on in the United States in former President Trump's lap. It was all about him. It's just ridiculous. It's the most silliest thing I've ever seen. So please, I can't tell you who to vote for, but I can tell you what each one's for. President Trump, former President Trump got up and done on his speech, and he talked about God. He talked about salvation. He talked about all this. A lot of people don't like him. Maybe he's done some things, in his past that people are, that doesn't make him a bad person. He's for the American people. Kamala Harris is not for American people. She is for these immigrants that's coming in. She's for the people overseas. They sent so much money over there, and our elderly people are starving to death. So please, do your study and know what your candidate stands for. I also read a little article. This may make a lot of people mad, but it's my belief. But it said, if you call yourself a Christian and you vote for somebody to be president that says it's okay to kill babies before they're born, then you better search your salvation, because I'm afraid there's something missing there. So anyway, thank you so much for my message. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope one day to get back on track. I'm going through a lot right now. I have taken a lot of time with my brother. My husband will be having surgery on his hand Monday week, so remember him. But anyhow, love you all, and until next time, thank you.